I give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time, I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
Dale. Hey.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And some space here. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think. Lost last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. James Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end and those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Going up top. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The tackle made by Caleb on Chason. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They'll need the 39 here for the first. This is 3rd down. Goff. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. And they'll go again with Etienne. And some room to work. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 54 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Handoff running left is Etienne. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll run with Etienne. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne with career touchdown number 70. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he's got some space here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. A handoff for Etienne. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Forced out to his left.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
A give, running right, Etienne. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another tote for Etienne. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's a give to Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll try and run here with Swift. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's complete to Mitchell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Complete. This is Mitchell. Touchdown, Detroit. James Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He's going to float this one deep right side. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. A give to ETN running right. They find some open field here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On first down, right back to ETN. Jeff Okudah up from his quarterback spot to make the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. ETN once more. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll run with ETN. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And they'll run here with ETN. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. ETN with it. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. To throw on 2nd and 6, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football, something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, know it.
And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half.
Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
They're looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guy?
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Lions take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
177 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
Room here to run.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Straight ahead, Etienne.
And some room to maneuver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Etienne up the middle.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Etienne is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Once more Etienne, and once again he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And he's got it. Touchdown Jaguars. From 3 yards out.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's gone. They'll roll him out right.
He's got this, complete to Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action. It's gone. Rolling to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Goff throwing again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
221 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On second down, Etienne once more.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Lawrence.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. A give running right, Etienne. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. And some room to roll now. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Another tote for Etienne. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. They'll try the left side with Etienne. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Handoff running left is Etienne. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. On 4th down, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram from 19 yards away. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. Williams now on the return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The 40. The 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
A give to Etienne running right.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 37 yards. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. A handoff for Etienne. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Etienne once more. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Here's a give to Etienne. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 51 yards. And the Jaguars have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
after the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Gone. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. There's Gone. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Now Etienne to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time